So that challenge, holy applesauce, was that challenge hard? Um, it was hard. It was very hard. I felt optimistic though, because I thought that I would be the worst. And I was not. And I think Kevin thought he was going to be the worst too. And he was not. We crushed it. Yay. Hugo is a king. He is a he is a king. Him getting it allowed me to get it. And then, well, him getting it allowed Kevin to get it, allowed me to get it. That's all we needed. Um, Poor Haley. I think that Haley wasn't really paying attention, and that's okay. I don't think Haley is good at challenges and competitions in general, and Haley's all right with me. At the swap, Haley, myself, and Kevin, along with Hugo, we've all kind of spoken to each other. I think we like this. I may end up putting another 4 together with us so we can vote together. Let the record show, I'm not voting for Haley to go out this game because she may or may not have caused us to lose this challenge. It may be hard for the other tribe too. I ain't tripping. I know whose name I do want to write down. The first time I went to tribal council, the first tribe I was on, I said I want to vote Aaron's name. I want to vote Aaron out. Aaron needs to leave. Here we are, second phase. We're at this swap. You know what it is. Jess can get all 4 letters of that name written on that parchment. She can get it. She can get the dust from my pencil written so fast from my name being put on that parchment. I love her. She's so charismatic. She talks so much. She's so entertaining. She's clearly good at challenges. She's a game coordinator for freaking Expedition Online. She got to go. So I had a chance to speak to Ned today. So I got to have like deeper conversation with Ned. I told him I wanted to ask him some harder questions. So I did. I was trying to feel out how he felt about Jess, ultimately. Lightly, he told me that he has no buy-in on old Sancho. He has no buy-in with Jess and no connection with Val. And he's connecting with me. That's music to my ears. I don't want to blindside Ned. I want Ned to be a part of the vote. I don't have as much of a connection with Val as I thought I was going to have. So here's what my light plan is. Okay. I got a chance to talk to Jess just a little bit before I'm recording this from my sick bed. Jess and I kind of went through lightly the list of people that we have on our tribe. And Val came up for her. Val seems like she's on the outer end of the solar system for her. She's more of one of the 5 dwarf planets out there with Pluto. That's what it seems like. So I'm perfectly fine with just thinking that I would vote Val. I don't know how to go back and like tailor that with Val. It'll probably have to be one of those situations where Val thinks it's her. And if it is, I don't know what to do. I don't want Val to not think it's her, but I don't want Val to think that I'm putting her name out there. I want Val to think that Jess is putting her name out there. So that way Val will still vote Jess even without her being in my inner circle of trust. You know what I'm saying? Going back to the Fockers, the circle of trust. I'm pretty sure Hugo, Haley, and Kevin, the 4 of us would all vote Jess. So that's enough. That's majority, right? Jess is concerned about who has what. So she's thinking possibly Val. Val doesn't speak to me. She hasn't really had a serious conversation with me. And Ned is down for whatever. We get 5 to 6 votes on Jess, just on a, I don't mind lying to Jess and making her think that I would vote Val. I have to lie. I have to be a liar in this game. I want to win. So lies have to happen. So I'm going to talk to Kevin. And I'm going to see where Kevin's head is at after the challenge last night. I mean, I hope that Jess sowed enough negative seeds to where people were looking at her kind of cross during us waiting for Haley to finish her remaining 20 attempts after the last person was finished. I think that the challenge was fun. It was hard. At one point I was like, I just want to quit. And that's how you know it was fun, when you're like, oh, this is so hard. It was hard. It was good. I do feel bad for Haley because I know she felt guilty. And if we go to tribal council, she's really carrying that on her. But there's no way I'm going to write her name. If she performing like that now, then yes, I need her. I need her to make it all the way with me so I can continue to beat her and get immunities. Because I want to win and I want to make it to the end. Let me know if I forgot anything. My circle of trust still holds Hugo quite high. Oh, I was on a call with Ned earlier and I was trying to downplay how much I love Hugo. Hugo is my number one. Even if I lose to Hugo, I'm going all the way to the end with Hugo. Or I might just have to cut him at like 6 or something and then make Haley my number one so that way I have someone I can beat. I don't know. That's just me thinking like frantically ADHD right now. But Hugo's my number one. So I didn't want Ned to know that Hugo is like my number one. I'm not letting him go. I'm hopeful and optimistic that we'll win. But if we don't, then we'll see. Love you, bye.